You're looking for the perfect reference photo? Here are my top 5 websites to find copyright-free images. Bonjour, I'm Cécile, a French artist and art teacher. My mission is to help you becoming a better artist. This is part 3 in my series about reference photos in art. After 3 ways to use your reference photo and what is a good reference photo, today I am looking where to find reference photo. First of all, the most important thing, and listen to me, is to get copyright-free images. You don't want any trouble with copyright issues. And if you are painting a reference photo and one day you want to sell your art from this image, if you don't own the rights, you cannot sell your art. So this is really crucial. Get copyright-free images. And the best one, the easiest one, are your personal photo. So first you could just scroll through your camera roll and look if you have something interesting that you'd like to paint from. Sometimes it may be a very old photo, or maybe you're just thinking, oh, I saw that once and I took a photo of it, let's scroll down. But if you're looking for portraits, as I do, I don't always have someone that I want to take a photo of, or that is willing to be taken in photo. So when I'm looking for something really specific, like a woman, blonde, on the side, smiling, looking above, well, I have to look for photo. Or maybe you don't have access to models, or maybe you're not a good photographer, because photography skills are not for everyone. Here are my 5 favorite websites to find copyright-free images. First one is Unsplash. Unsplash is really amazing. What could I say more? You can find almost anything. So let's go for woman portrait, because this is what I'm looking for all the time. It's a bit generic, so you can be a bit more specific, and you can add something like smiling, for example. And then he will give you a page. So on top of it, it's just advertising. So you want to buy something from iStock and you have a lot of photos. So the IA is not always accurate, because you see this guy has nothing to do here. It's not a woman and it's not smiling. So sometimes, yeah, you have some unusual things in there. Okay, so scroll, and now you can tap on load more photos and scroll until you find a good image that you like. And I'll send you back to my previous video, what is a good reference photo. For today, I will take just one, a random one, so I can show you what I do with it next. Let's grab this one. So you tap on it, and now you have 3 ways to get the image. The first one is to hurt the image, and for this you'll need to create an account on Unsplash. The good thing is you can find them all when you are looking from your profile. You have all the photos you liked, so it's a good way to get them, because if you don't do that right now, you will lose it. And also you will have the name of the photographer, so it's very important if you want to credit it properly. The other way to do it is to download the image. So I'm using Safari on an iPad, and it's asking me if I want to download. And then you have a little pop-up if you want to say thanks to the photographer. And good thing is the photo has the name of the photographer inside. So even if you lose your page in the Unsplash website, you can still go back to it with the name of the photographer. But the third way I want to show you is you will tap down on share, and now you can share it on Pinterest. And this will bring me to my second favorite website, which is Pinterest. But let me explain what is a good way to use Pinterest, because I said copyright-free images, and on Pinterest, they are not all copyright-free, far from it. So what I did is I gathered a Pinterest board with only copyright-free reference photos for portraits. And you're welcome to use it. I placed the link in the description under the video. So let me show you how I fill this board. Now I have opened my share to Pinterest link, and it's asking you which image you want to select. So this is the one I want. And is saving 2 copyright-free portraits, because this is where I was last time, so you know where I was. And you will tap on save, and boom, that's it. You have it in your Pinterest board. So here is the board with 329 pins, so don't tell me you don't have inspiration here for you. And you have all my selection of portraits, and I have painted quite a lot of them actually, so if you scroll through, maybe you will recognize some. And here is the first one. This is the last one I have added in the Pinterest board. Website number 3, and actually it's not really a website, it's an app. And I'm sorry for you Android users, but it's only for iOS, and it's called Museum by Sketchy. It's amazing. In this website, people are posting their personal photos for you to paint from, and you have thousands and thousands and billions of images. So look at this cat, how gorgeous it is. So when you find an image you like, you will just add it to your favorite ones, or you can save to camera roll. But I would advise you to always tick on the favorite one so you can find it back and get the name of the photographer. So really it's kind of a rabbit hole, because you can spend hours, and the quality is what it is. Some photos are really bad, but some photos are really good as well. And I have painted a lot from it actually. Website number 4, it's pexels.com. And you can find copyright-free images as well, and also videos, but that's for another story. And same here, you have to type a keyword that is not too specific, because the IA won't be able to give you something. So let's say woman crying, just for a change. See what it's doing with it. Yeah. And sometimes you may find similar images to Unsplash, because photographers are posting them in several websites, but that's okay. And this is exactly the same process. You can download the image or save it to a Pinterest board, where you can ramble through one day when you are looking for something to paint, if you don't have enough with mine. Website number 5, and this one is a fun one, and it's great for practicing portrait drawing. So it's more for practice than for actual painting, but it's very fun to use. It's called Reference Angle, and you can turn the head here and decide that you want someone, let's say, this angle. You can select male or female. You can select the age, and if you want to add a smile, sunglasses, and you can tap on search, and boom, dozens of reference images. They are very close up, and you don't have much space around it. And if you are looking for hair, it's not the good website. But if you want to practice, I would really advise you to have a look at this website. It's really cool to use and so fun. And if you want more, you have a free PDF that you can download on my website with even more websites with copyright-free images. But don't be too overwhelmed by the amount of reference photo. It's time to actually use them and paint. And want to know what is a good reference photo? Here you are.